Remote work has drastically altered the modern workplace. Companies have realized that productivity does not necessarily drop when employees work from home. In fact, many report increased job satisfaction and flexibility. However, challenges include communication gaps, reduced collaboration, and maintaining company culture. As a result, hybrid models, blending in-office and remote work, are becoming increasingly popular as a balanced solution.
Urban farming is gaining popularity as cities seek sustainable solutions for food production. Rooftop gardens, vertical farms, and community plots are transforming unused urban spaces into productive agricultural areas. These initiatives not only provide fresh produce but also reduce food transportation costs and carbon emissions. In addition, they can improve food security and promote community engagement. However, limitations include space constraints, regulatory hurdles, and the initial investment needed to start such projects. Still, with proper planning and support, urban farming holds great promise for the future of food sustainability.
Many environmentalists believe that reducing plastic waste is more urgent than tackling vehicle emissions. However, scientists argue that both problems require equal attention. Some policies have aimed at banning plastic bags, while others offer incentives for electric cars. Neither approach alone is sufficient. A combination of strategies is necessary for lasting environmental change.
The Industrial Revolution brought significant changes to societies worldwide. It led to rapid urbanization, increased production, and the rise of factories. However, it also caused severe environmental damage, poor working conditions, and child labor. Over time, labor reforms and technological improvements helped address some of these issues. Despite its drawbacks, the revolution paved the way for modern economic growth.
Globalization has allowed companies to expand their reach beyond national borders. As a result, businesses now compete on an international scale, which requires increased efficiency and innovation. This global competition has both advantages and disadvantages for the labor market.
The concept of emotional intelligence has gained attention in both psychology and business. Unlike IQ, which measures cognitive abilities, emotional intelligence is about recognizing, understanding, and managing emotions, both your own and those of others. Research suggests that individuals with high emotional intelligence tend to have better relationships, perform well under pressure, and are effective team players. This skill is increasingly valued in the workplace, where communication, empathy, and conflict resolution are essential.
The rise of streaming services has dramatically changed how people consume media. Traditional cable subscriptions are declining, especially among younger audiences. These services offer flexibility and lower costs, but critics argue they encourage binge watching and reduce content diversity.
Recent research into time management has revealed that how people allocate their time is often more important than how much time they have. Productive individuals tend to prioritize tasks based on importance rather than urgency, using methods such as time blocking and goal setting to stay focused. However, many people fall into the trap of multitasking, which reduces overall efficiency and increases mental fatigue. Experts recommend scheduling breaks, eliminating distractions, and focusing on one task at a time to improve productivity. While no single method works for everyone, creating intentional routines appears to be a common factor among those who manage their time effectively.
Recent scientific research continues to uncover the deep connection between sleep and cognitive function, particularly in relation to memory consolidation. During sleep, especially the deeper stages, such as REM sleep, the brain actively processes and organizes new information gathered during the day. Individuals who consistently get adequate sleep tend to retain information more effectively and perform better on memory-related tasks, such as learning new languages or solving complex problems. In contrast, those who are sleep-deprived often experience slower recall, poor focus, and decreased academic or professional performance. As a result, health professionals increasingly emphasize the importance of quality sleep as a vital component of successful learning and mental well-being.
The popularity of electric vehicles has grown significantly over the past decade, driven by environmental concerns and advancements in battery technology. While early models had limited range and high costs, newer electric cars offer improved efficiency, longer range, and faster charging times. Governments around the world are offering incentives, including tax breaks and rebates, to encourage people to switch from gas-powered to electric vehicles.
Although the project was well funded and supported by the government, it failed to meet expectations due to poor planning and lack of clear communication. As a result, the final product was considered a complete As the climate continues to change, scientists are focusing more on developing crops that can thrive in extreme weather. These include drought-resistant wheat, flood-tolerant rice, and heat-tolerant maize. Such innovations are essential to ensure food security in regions that are most vulnerable to weather conditions. Many artists and educators argue that consistent practice and creativity are far more crucial than relying on natural talent alone when it comes to truly mastering a skill. While talent can provide an early advantage, it is the effort and dedication over time that ultimately lead to excellence.
Economic growth is often measured by a country's gross domestic product, or GDP. However, many economists argue that GDP alone does not capture the full picture of a nation's well-being. Factors such as education, healthcare access, and environmental sustainability also play a critical role in assessing a society's progress.
The lecture was postponed due to the speaker's illness.
Students are encouraged to submit their assignments before the deadline.
The company plans to expand its operations into international markets next year.
Weather conditions can significantly impact flight schedules and safety.
The professor will upload the lecture notes by the end of the week.